Good news. We get a little more work to do on this car. We are going to complete the brake system. This line on the other side of here goes down to the back brakes, but doesn't get there all the way. This one's going to go to that caliper. This one going to go to that caliper, and this one will be inlet from the master cylinder, which is also not there. What else are we doing? We're going to tighten a couple little things up, like this cap. We have to deal with the PCV. I have a intake leak there to deal with. And the biggest part of that is this. So normally this bolts to the side of the manifold right there where those two fittings are. The fittings aren't there, and this bolts right to it and seals with that O-ring. And these two guys hook to the cooling system. Now, when I got the car, it had one hose and two fittings there. So I assumed that those two fittings went to these two guys, and that was where the air came from. But further investigation reveals that that's not the case. So first of all, seems like those two hoses there, which are coolant hoses to the bottom of the throttle body, those two guys fit in a circuit along with that guy. And this is where the air goes in and out of the motor to control the idle. So I think what I'm going to do is build a plate that's thick enough, tap the plate, put this guy's in there. This guy's will carry the air from here through those hoses and into the manifold. And then we'll worry about what to do with these coolant passages when we figure out where this is going to live. What a nice finger. Jeez. Getting all this stuff that needs it a home. And we have a whole bunch of this. I don't know, 10 pages to get us through there and get some power to the ECU. So we do that, brakes, idle air, engine wiring, or dash wiring more correctly. This should be a runner. We'll put some fuel in it, check all the lubricant. I know it needs coolant. Then we'll give it a try and start it over. So I'll bring you all back somewhere in the middle of that, and then hopefully we'll all be together for the triumphant starting of this, by all accounts, cute little car. So I did a quick run up to the metal store, came up with this, I don't know, almost 1/2 inch piece of aluminum, and we'll go ahead and drill a couple holes, mount this guy on here, and then tap it from the other side, and that'll get us air passage between these two ports. Then we'll deal with what to do about this cooling business.